Well, hello, everybody. Hello. We are going to get started. We've got another performer that's probably or maybe or may not be on the way. We're going to get started anyway. And I'm going to welcome you to another stage night tonight. We've got a few performers tonight, and it's going to be fun. Who's a first-time performer? All right, first time. First time. Are you a first-timer, really? You didn't perform last time? No? Oh, you came in to ask about it. That's right. Well, now we're going to get to hear you. All right, it's going to be good. So the way that stage night works is we do it in rounds. So first round, we go through the list, and we do each performer one at a time. You get a maximum of about 5 minutes. I'll give you a little leeway before I pull the plug. I rarely pull the plug, but I might push you off the stage or something like that, or maybe not. But you'll go through it. You'll go through your performance. We go through one time, and then at the end of the first round, we put up our karaoke QR code. So if somebody wants to do some dark karaoke, which is karaoke basically without the pop, you're welcome to do that. And then once we're done there, then we go to the second round. Once we're done with the second round, then we figure out who the god of the stage is for this month. So we've got people still coming in, but we're going to get started because we don't want to get too late here. All right? Are you ready? Are the performers ready? All right. Well, I'm going to go in order that I have on my list here, and that's going to start with Dianna Von B. We are live casting on Facebook, and are we on YouTube today, too? Yes. Oh. And YouTube. So this is all happening worldwide to whoever is listening, and then whoever listens later. So do a good job. No pressure.
Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome to this great little venue. I hope it takes off. I just love it here. I'm going to do one short poem this round, and then I'll do something a little longer the next one. This is called Thank You, David Lerner. Does anybody know who David Lerner is here? He was a beat poet in the 50s, and he was the inspiration for this. I don't want my poetry heard by a bunch of gentle folk, sipping lattes and making trite conversation in the coffee house du jour. I have no gracious theories about the why and wherefore or the beauty of butterflies and roses. I just don't give a damn. My poetry is a sideshow, the freak carnival of words that just might excite, agitate, ignite, spark some imagination, and provoke thought. And if you want a taste of this great big freak show, come on over to my carnival kitchen of words, and I'll serve it right up for you, along with a slice of after-dinner hard reality for your just dessert. So chew on that, you gentlefolk.
Thank you so much. That was Dianna Von B. Next up, we have Terry McGreevy. Come on, Terry. We got a whole video set up. You're going to... Here we go. Here you go, Terry. Go for it. Don't fall on me. This is the stunt stare. You got to use the regular stare. Yeah. All right. Here you go.
Be here, it's nice to see all you people. I do like to consider myself a spoken word artist. Makes me feel like I'm entitled to some sort of endowment. It's good for my self-esteem. I'm a lady, and so I talk about lady things. I know some of you've heard wah, 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 wah. Fuck you. I will admit, though, I changed my GPS to the Australian guy because even I don't want some woman telling me what to do. can imagine dating's hard, even at this age. But I did find a really nice guy. He was so nice. He opened all the doors for me. So nice. He pulled out the chair for me. And when he dropped me off at my car, he didn't even try to kiss me. He just sat back in his chair and reminded me how nice he was. Was I supposed to blow him? Or was the handy enough? I was dating Stupid Steve for a while. I guess I shouldn't call him stupid, but he had ADD, adult ADD, ADD. And the way I found it out, we were kissing and fooling around one day, and he just stopped. And I pulled away, and he was surprised to see me. So I just figured someone like that would need a list of everything that he should do before he could make love to me. I thought it was a good idea. It just pissed him off. Probably because he wanted to think of it first. So one day he just pops up in the middle of things and says he does have a list too. And true to form, caressing was on his list just like mine, but his ended up in a happy ending. And oral sex was way higher on his list than on mine. True to form with his ADD, the third thing on his list was tossed salad. Now, why would a guy go to lunch right in the middle of, they explained to me later on that tossed salad is when you kiss some asshole. And I gotta tell you, sometimes he just was. So I really have figured it all out. I go to AA meetings. Because the gentlemen get up in front of you, you get a nice 360-degree view of them, and they lay out all their baggage. They serve coffee and cookies and donuts, so it's like 6 first dates all in about 2 hours. You decide just how much you're willing to tolerate and go in the parking lot and see if you like their car and go up and introduce yourself. They like it when you introduce yourself there at AA. I've been tearing agreement. I had a blast talking to you. Thank you very much. Happy 4th of July. Thank you.
That was wonderful.
I'll be better next time.
Just when you wonder, you should keep doing this. Terry comes and surprises you. It's something so worth it.
All right, up next, we've got Barry Moses. Come on up, Barry.
Good evening. I'm glad to be here at my age. I'm glad to be anywhere. Now, I've watched Men in Black first movie about 25 times. There's a legendary hotel in Istanbul, famous for childless couples leaving there having conceived. And in the 17th century, John Donne wrote a poem called Love's Alchemy, and William Cartwright wrote a poem called No Platonic Love. I drew on all 4 of those to come up with this piece. Lamplight on tapestry, on arabesques carved into mahogany, on multicolored stucco filigree, parted casement draperies build gently, scent of jasmine and the sea. A procession threads the streets below, passing drums and double reeds and Sufi chants of ecstasy, Muslims' distant call to piety. Across the balcony, threshold slowing unto the sweet and vernal sign, till from heaven each come turning in the pull and thrill of love alive, to touch, trace nerve and sinew, to know love's bloom unfolding nigh, to deep, to keen, surpassing sense and proof. Yes, fellow beings, what we have here are the incarnated egos of two soul meat sacks, as the alien bug species calls them. The two of them are up in a legendary hotel in Istanbul, cleaving, conceiving, procreating, increasing, multiplying, mating, breeding, making love, making whoopee, doing the nasty, the hokey pokey, the hoochie coochie, the old in and out, hiding salami. Whatever we call it says more about our current interface with the original hominid operating system platform within us, more about our use for the human applications installed after the original, than about what the two of them are doing. Actually, at the microscopic extreme of their cleaving, they are the dust of Genesis, of Proverbs, dust in the quantum wind, dust born of and born upon the breath of the big G. Guess you could say in the beginning the word raised up all the dust that settled at the ebb of the last life wave. Yeah, that's right, wave as in waves, tides, currents, and deep eddies that pertain to the infinite waterless ocean, the salts of which us meat sacks call star systems, the deep eddies of which us meat sacks call black holes. Now, the alien bug species might disagree. And about what? Well, I'll wait for the second round.
All right.
Thank you, Barry. Next up, Chris Wilson.
Okay. Hello. It's been a while since I've spoken in front of anybody because I get nervous. This is called Goodbye. As the days grow longer and the heart becomes fonder, it no longer seems to hurt as much. I used to crave, yearn, and want for your touch. Feeling of dread, feeling of despair, feeling of numbness, no time to repair. You took something from me and I need it back. I'm charging interest as a matter of fact. I feel like Stella when she got her groove back. Picked up a pen as I sipped on my yak, a little woozy off that lick and still kept it a stack. Haven't wrote in years, but guess what? The kid is finally back. I no longer have a heart, that's what you stole from me. Ain't no understanding, so won't you let me be? The fact that I'm able to jump back in as if it were nothing, shh. Now ain't that something? Experienced a few heartbreaks and got something to say. Devil, get up off me, can't you see I'm trying to pray? I don't give up easily, no, I'll see better days. Mary Jane is my therapy. Ayo, pass me the ashtray. I would say I'm a heartless monster, but I continue to give and give and give and give and give until there's nothing, no more left inside of me. Went from babe to baby. There's no longer a we. Now it's back to just me. How you plan a future with someone and then screw them over, talking about some, oh nah, I'm sorry, let's make up, come over. That's not how it works, sweetheart. I already seen it coming though, we were growing apart. You used to be on my head like a statewide bounty. Now you're over there hee-heeing with your company. You said don't worry about them, they're just a friend. Dating women ain't for the weak, baby, this ain't a trend. Now I gotta love you from a distance and pretend as if we never met. Goodbye, baby girl. This is the end.
Thank you, Chris. Next up, newcomer Ron. Come on, Ron. Now this is the end of the first round. We've got a QR code here for the dark karaoke round. So make sure that you scan that. You'll get access to our library, and you can choose something while Ron is performing.
I'm going to perform safe singing in this pandemic era. I've been known to, when I pull something too hard, it breaks. Anybody like blues? I'll be using both rounds backing tracks by people that I sing with live, two different people. So you can play either one of those tracks, and then I'll tell you who the musician is afterwards. Downhearted baby, ever since the day we met, I've been downhearted baby, ever since the day we met. Nothing but the blues. How blue can you get? You're evil when you're with me. You're so jealous when we're far apart. Said you're evil when you're with me. You're so jealous when we're far apart. Tell me how blue can you get? The answer's right here in my heart. Now I gave you a Ford, you wanted a Cadillac, bought you $100 dinner, baby. You said thanks for the snack. I let you stay in my penthouse, you called it a dirty shack. I gave you 7 children, mama. Now you wanna give them back. I've been downhearted, baby, ever since the day we met. I wanna know how blue can you get? The answer's right here in my heart. afford. You wanted a Cadillac. Bought you $100 dinner, baby. You said, thanks for the snag. Let you stay in my penthouse. You called it a dirty shag. I'll give you 7 children, mama, now. You wanna give them back. I've been downhearted, baby, ever since the day we met. Tell me how blue can you get? The answer's right here in my heart. Thank you. Thank you. That was my Washington, D.C. area friend, Tom Saputo, playing all the music, the keyboards and guitar.
Gonna take your mic condom. Gonna take that with you. So I actually skipped over someone who just got here just a little bit later than everybody else, and that's Miguel Parsons. We want to have him up here. So come on up, Miguel. Give him a hand as he makes his way to the stage. Last person in round one. Last month's God of the stage. He's got the shirt to prove it. Got the shirt to prove it.
Being here. Thank you for having me back. It's nice to see all this new art on the wall. I haven't got a second to look around, but I can't wait till break because I have all this new stuff to check out. But yeah, anywho, gonna do a song I do regularly and never really have a projector for it. So yeah, just this song is called Budapest. Never been, would like to go. Don't judge me. The guy that wrote Africa for Toto never went there, and he wrote it. But, you know, here I am singing about a place I've never been to, so, yeah, whatever. There's my comedy skit. I'll move on to the singing stuff. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you, adivero. My acres of land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, adivero. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you told me, then all of this would go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I'll up and run. Oh, to you, adivero. Oh, for you, adivero.
Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you told me then all of this would go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you told me then all of this would go away. My friends and family, they don't understand. They fear I'll lose so much if you took my hand. But for you, I'll leave it all. Well, for you, I'll leave it all.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. A lot of great acts before me, a lot of great acts coming up. Appreciate it.
Whether you're from the audience, whether you're one of the performers, if you want to pick the little karaoke song, you're welcome to do that. We've got the QR code here. Is there anybody who wants to do that? Or is everybody good? We're going around too?
Okay, you can follow this one. I can do worse. I can butcher a song to make sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to round two then. So far, we have gone through the first round. Now, one of the things to note as you're watching everybody is that at the end of the second round, we're going to vote by text who is the next god of the stage. So I want you to pay close attention to names and performances, all right? First up, second round, Dianna Von B.
This one is entitled, And We All Go a Little Mad Sometimes, and after I get into it, I think you'll recognize the main character. This is a prelude to it. She looked into his soul and laid it bare, recognizing him not only as another human being, but even more so as a man. In their brief commiseration about the woes of family, she incited in him rebellion against mother, the mother he loved, the mother who knew him better than he knew himself, but the mother who could also drive him crazy. The recognition showed him she cared about him, and he was touched for the first time in his life by a woman who wasn't mother. So touched indeed that he felt threatened and more than a little disturbed by his newly discovered feelings for her. It was an upheaval of his adaptations to the life forced on him by mother, and in the end it proved to be too much for him. In fact, it proved to be his undoing. Poem proper. And so we watch in growing apprehension as Norman Bates, proprietor of the Bates Motel, sticks his eye into a hole in the parlor wall. "Come into my parlor," said the spider to the fly. A hole he drilled to look into cabin 1 when he was bored or restless or just wanting to escape mother. He watches Marion Crane undress as she gets ready for a much-needed shower, anticipating her big day tomorrow. Norman Bates becomes aroused. Oh, but this will never do. He knows in his heart that mother wants him all to herself, and he recognizes the same feelings towards her. She's the only woman he will allow into his lonely, sterile life. He can never disappoint mother, even though she was the one who betrayed him so very long ago with that man. But that was then, and this is now, and he realizes with some hesitation, and more than a little remorse, just what he must do. And so we all go a little mad sometimes. Just as she steps into the shower, Norman acts on his impulses and kills Marion Crane. But wait, does he? Perhaps it was really Mother, because in the end, it was simply too much for a gentle soul like Norman to bear. After all, he couldn't hurt a fly. But Mother, well, that's another story.
Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Do you like impressions? You all seem very nice. Thank you. That was just my first impression. I'm a mother of sons, and I do thank Jesus every day that I didn't have girls. Because it's just so easy to ruin and you don't even know you're doing it. And you know, I always knew where my boys were. You know, ever since they were old enough to claw their way out of the dry cleaning bags that I used to keep them in. It helped them sleep a little while I was away. I've always had the internet and cable TV, so I always knew where they were. They turned out to be such fine young men. One's a doctor in Connecticut, and the other one's a lefty. That means he's a little smarter and more sensitive than the rest of us. It also means he absorbed his right-handed twin in vitro, actually a year ago. And that explains a lot. This past Mother's Day, they pulled their money together and bought me the cutest little gold bracelet. It says, "Wow," in diamonds. Wow. I got it. The O's an upside-down heart. Probably to apologize for all the asshole things they put me through so far. But it was nice having boys. And during the day, I was in dining enhancement. They don't call us waitresses anymore. But I tell you, it was the only place where I found that I could get a man to tell me what he wants. Exactly how he wants it, too. And the truth is, I do go over the back and have somebody else do all the hard part. But I come back and take out all the credit. And, you know, a nice tipping, and it's kind of nice. And it's like having 5 or 6 little parties. Only everybody goes home on time and somebody else cleans up the mess. I highly recommend it. Are you dog or cat people? Yeah, I have a lovely dog. I just love my dog. Ever notice the similarities between dogs and men? How they're both shameless? They both pee anywhere they have to. And they'll stick their noses into any crotch that'll let them. It's kind of hard to keep some of them in their own backyard. And you know, the KFC dog, I think it's KFC, the dog show is $85 to get in there for the cheap seats. What kind of people go to put their dogs in dog shows anyway, but people whose own offspring's just too ugly to win any pageant. A lot of times the owners are even too ugly to show the dog. That's not my fault. But geez, where am I going to go from here? I wasn't prepared to come this fast, and so I'm just at a loss. That was my 10 minutes. It's been just lovely to see you.
America's favorite mom, Terry. Barry Moses, you're up next with part 2.
Okay. So, the alien bug species might disagree, but at the microscopic extreme of their cleaving up in that hotel room, they're more than meat sacks. They are
two aggregations of subatomic particles and polar mental plane energies uniting with one another. And at the telescopic extreme of their cleaving, they resemble two galaxies colliding, combining. But such metaphors are hidden from them for now. Much like the mid-scented moon now beneath the hoof that freed Hippocrates but shrouded from them by clouds, no matter. They cleave together to the quick and then renew. Offer prayers of invocation in the afterglow, shield conception, may it come, and if it come, then bless that soul thou wouldst sojourn, that gazing each unto the other, drift embracing into sleep. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, wait. Is that better? Is that better? But meanwhile, back to the spoken word piece. She writes, he is writing too, daylight, pages strewn, bootleg whiskey, pearls, and plumes, Charleston, 1922, second honeymoon, verses written and rewritten, his to her, hers to him, a recitation, a kiss. No, not a kiss same as their first one, a kiss, refined by 50 years, a kiss, now a mantra of touch, not sound, a means of entry into hidden metaphors, yes. William Cartwright, the body is the way, and no shame to them advancing by degree upon the grade of love's mystery.
Thank you, Barry. Very unusual. Are you ready, Chris? Yeah, come on up. Yeah, you're the only Chris here.
So I also write music too. This is my first time actually performing this song. It's called Boss Mentality.
Hey yo, it's Chris go J on the track.
I hope y'all like it.
Ángel la ciencia. Wake up in the morning, I'ma get this wake and bacon. If there's no money to be made, then yeah, I'ma stay in. That's impossible, I got a mind of a boss. If you ain't on my team, sorry man, that's your loss. Entirely my game, tell your people bring the pain. I'm a beast at what I do, and my mind still sane. Speak greatness when you say my name, no hiccups, no I choose. I see you in the bleachers, tell me man, how's the view? Could've all been eating, but you got a little greedy. Done lost it all, now you looking like the needy. Oops, I'm sorry, sweetie. No handouts, no freebies. I do this for my fam, yeah, I do this for my fam. My music gon' go knock, and your speakers gon' go ham. I get a little cocky when I'm lit off that sake. Ain't no giving up, y'all can just call me Rocky. Crisco coming for that spot at the tippy top. All gas, no brakes, I ain't never gon' stop. Big ego in the making, ain't no mistaking. Heard they praying for my downfall, never that. Ain't no beef over here, why you going tit for tat? I'm a tiny human being, one of a kind you never seen. I kill two birds with one stone, keep my crown, let me chill on my throne. I'm so mysterious, got you all delirious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Come smoke me and get a taste of that dopeness. Did I just say that in the song? Yes I did. I'm coming with the bars, better watch out for the kid. I can talk my way out of anything, Johnny Cochran. Bet that on anything, no capping. sleeping. I be chillin' and relaxing in the garden of Eden, drinking on some tea and smoking on some herb. I'm like, have you heard? Ha, yeah, that's the word. Wake up in the morning, I'ma get this wake and bacon. If there's no money to be made, then yeah, I'ma stay in. That's impossible, I got a mind of a boss. If you ain't on my team, sorry man, that's your loss. Yeah. It be the kid. I'm coming for that spot.
Thank you, Chris. A song everybody in the room can relate to for sure. Miguel, come on up. Last month, Scott the stage and our local Viking.
This next song I'm going to do is called Glimpse of Us, and it's for this video. She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever Hollywood. She'd turn the rain to rainbow when I was living in a blue. Why is she so perfect? Do I wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do? When you're outside in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for a touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I find a glimpse. Tell me the Savior glory. Did it act the way I did? Is this a part of the story, one that I never did? Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you get a glimpse. Maybe I'll start slipping slowly, you'll find me again. When you're outside in my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes, that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for a touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. I'm fine, so I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse. The song was by a gentleman named Joji. I guess that's his performer name. His name is, he goes by many different YouTuber names, but anyhow, that's the name you can find him on. That one's Glimpse of Us. It came out like 3 weeks ago. It's just a cover. The video was from Breaking Bad. They're having a conversation, Jesse and Jason have this like conversation in the car over like what's perfect, and they're saying like nothing's perfect. Like we're all gonna go searching for this perfect thing, but you know sometimes like our ideal of perfect and what's perfect sometimes you know get conflicted or construed. Sometimes you have the perfect thing for you, but you might just not realize it, or you know, or you might think back on something else that you thought was more perfect, and you know, all that jazz.
Your first song, what was the city that was on the video?
Oh, that was Budapest.
So you were singing about Budapest.
Yeah, that was entirely random. Not tagged or related. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
I just thought it would really be cool to go.
It's very good
like a nice place. Yeah, it was one of my karaoke go-tos for a long while, and then I finally looked it up, like how to play it, and I was like, oh, I can play this. I was like, what have I been doing in karaoke this whole time? I can play it. Like it was like, yeah, I finally figured I'd come out and play it somewhere, you know, from memory, you know, and all that jazz with a nice little backdrop. Which thank you again for putting that on. Having all these cool visuals and stuff. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. My name's Mike.
There's Strawberry Man, Miguel. Remember him. All right, next up, Ron and his mic condom. Come on up, Ron.
Okay, this other song is also a blues tune. I'm very eclectic. I sing all kinds of stuff, so I'm not just singing blues. But the two songs I picked tonight were blues. And this is the latest backing track I got. I was in Chicago for 3 weeks recently, and I got to sing with both these great musicians, Ms. Sammy Scott on keyboards and guitarist Bill Demis. So they're playing all the music on this song, and they're Chicagoans, and you'll hear when I start to sing, this is a Chicago song. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Said, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? From the land of California to sweet home Chicago. I said, come on, don't you wanna go? Ooh, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to the same old place, sweet home Chicago. Let's head out the door, hidey ho. Baby, don't you wanna go? From the land of California to sweet home Chicago. is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Come on now, baby, let's head out the door, hidey ho. Baby, don't you wanna go? From the land of California to sweet home Chicago. I said, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Go, go, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to that same old place, sweet home Chicago. Thank you. Thank you.
Here you go, Ron. Don't leave home without it. All right. All right, folks, that's round 2 with Ron. Ron, you need some backup dancers for the instrumental portions, you know? Bring some of them in. All right, so you guys ready? Ready to text me who you think tonight got your attention? I'm going to give you a number to text. Get ready. Let me give you the names one more time. We have, when I say your name, just raise your hand so people know who you are. Dianna Von B. We got Dianna Von B right here. We've got Terry McGreevy right here. Barry Moses. Barry, with part 1 and part 2. We've got Chris Wilson right here. We've got Miguel Parsons over there in the corner, tallest guy in the room. And we've got Ron Kurt over on the corner here, the bluesy Ron. All right, if you are ready, text me the name. The number is, get ready. Everybody ready? Got a tutorial going on right now, support session. You must press the 2 and then press the other 2. Okay, here we go. 813-666. I know. 2856. Exactly. I usually say it like this. 813-666-2856. All right, when you got the number, text me the name of the person that you think should be the next guy to the stage. All right, text coming in. All right, come on, don't be shy, text me. Holler at me. All right, wow, it's kind of close, guys. It's all over the place. It's all over the place here. But I do see a pattern emerging. Anybody left? Anybody left? 813-666-2856. Oh, that is a problem. It'd be the text app. Hey, there, do that. Share phones if you have to, guys. 666-2856. Write it on the menu and paper airplane it to me, whatever you got to do. There you go. Just the name of the person. The name of the person. All right. Don't say it too loud because people get mad at you. All right. Oh, I'm sure that it wasn't Ron. Sure it wasn't. All right, here we go. Anybody left? Everybody good? Everybody. You can't do it? You can't get it or you can't do it? Oh. Try turning off your phone and turning it back on, please. Oh. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Write it on your forehead. I like it. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just like, listen, we're doing this. You're calling somebody, but it's not me. Jeez. Oh, well, see, that's the... Yeah, you got. Yeah, all right, all right. Okay, all right, cool. Cool, hey. Barry's had that phone for 42 years. You leave him alone. It's reliable. It's reliable, right? Right, Barry? That's right. I could. Pretty good. All right, well, with Barry just completely messing it all up right now, we have a tie. With his vote, well then, for the first time, we're going to say the two gods of the stage. Two gods. But actually, it's two goddesses this time. It's Terry and Chris. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. I don't know. I think these two can share. That's pretty good. Oh, no. You want to say anything? You want to say a little words?
Thank you very much for all your voting. I really do appreciate you. You're charming, every one of you, even those who vote for her.
Thank you.
Anything else? Yeah, you're on.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for preparing that speech, both of you. Thank you so much. All right, so that's as easy as it is, guys. That is tonight's stage night, and what we're going to do is put the lights back on. You can take a look at our current exhibition. We just opened it up last Saturday, and it's been a great exhibition. People coming in every day to come and see it. It is our masculinity show called Cock. So take some time to, yeah, it was a little phallic, isn't it? Yeah. All right. And Chris is going to come up and sing another song for us as we kind of bring all the lights back up. You guys will be around for a little while. Stick around and have a great night, all right? Yeah, let's give a hand for the performers tonight. By the way, stage night's every first Friday, so you can always come on out, register online if you want to perform. If you know people who want to perform, stage nights vary wildly. Sometimes completely packed in here, and sometimes nice and intimate. We also have movie nights here as well that are second and fourth Saturdays, so come on out for that. We play crazy, strange movies, and then we also have on every third Saturday a brand new opening. So this exhibition this one will last for an additional month, but then the next exhibition will be our relationship show called It's Complicated. Until then, this exhibition will be up. So, all right, guys, thanks.
Hey guys, for anyone who does have a moment, this song is called Hold Up. It's me, Crisco J, featuring Ayo Keys. You don't have to stay, but it's called Hold Up.
Hey, it's Crisco on the track.
That's me.
And Ayo Keys. Hide your girl. Hide your girl. Hide your wives. This is stick up. This a stick up. What'd you say? Hey, hey. I say hold up. It's a stick up. I'm shooting shots. Your girl, she on my arm. We flicking up. I say hold up. Get your weight up. Ain't here to play no game. She say my name. I'm cuffing up. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't here to play no game. She say my name. I'm cuffing up. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't here to play no game. She say my name. I'm cuffing up. Yeah. Yeah, I met her on my timeline, now she on my phone line, ayy. Say she tryna come home with me, Crisco J. Eat her up, beat her up like Chick-fil-A, my pleasure. And yeah, I dick her down with the toy in my closet. But if you want her back, give me cash, no deposit. Either way, I'ma make her drip like a faucet. Turn her off, ooh, yeah, I turn her on. And every chance we get, swear to God we gon' bone. My mama tried to teach me about the birds and the bees. Yeah, I'm a dog, but I ain't got no fleas. Of course, if she asks me, I'ma get nasty. Ain't no safe word, baby, just pull me in and grasp me. Hold on, girl, ride my face like a rodeo. Yeah, I got a long tongue. Do you want it fast or slow? Moans in like Megan, I ain't talking about the stallion. Booty got me mesmerized, gotta toss some diamonds. Shawty from the 813 and she jammed out. Booty so fly, yeah, she get flued out. Big booty Judy, is that you? Stop playing. I say,
Hold up, it's a stick up. I'm shooting shots, your girl, she on my arm, we flicking up. I say, hold up, get your weight up. Ain't here to play no games, she say my name, I'm cuffing up. Yeah, yeah. Ain't here to play no games, she say my name, I'm cuffing up. Yeah, yeah. Ain't here to play no games, she say my name, I'm cuffing up.
That's it, guys.
All right, that's Chris with a victory lap. All right, have a good night, guys.